Hi guys, so I'm actually going to do an EDC video because I've been watching a lot of EDC videos. They are incredibly interesting, to be totally honest, but it seems like in all the EDC videos that I see, pretty much every single one of them, everybody's got the best gear, the best stuff, and I know for a lot of people like me who are financially challenged for things, that might not be a possibility. So this is what I carry, and it gets every job I need done, and I can't see it not getting everyone else's job done for what they need. I mean, unless they need extremely specialized tools. So I'm going to go over everything. And the way I'm going to go over it is the first pile over here is the stuff I can carry at work every day, which is, I'm in the Marine Corps, so I can only carry this stuff every day. And then this stuff is what I carry on the weekends. Now, sorry about my kiddo. She's jumping around over here a little bit, so hope she doesn't bug you guys. So anyways, I'm going to start off and just go over the stuff I can carry at work. So first off, this is just a cheap little $7 Kershaw. I do not remember the model name. Like I said, I bought this for like $7. It was a pack of 2 for 15, so I'm just kind of breaking it down the center. And it's a spring-assisted, really sharp knife. It's a 1336 WM steel. Holds a pretty decent edge. Put this little lanyard on there so I can pull it out of my pocket. It's also got a nice pocket clip on it. Sarah, hold on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Had to deal with the kiddo. So anyways, back to this. So it's a really nice blade for $7. I can't believe it's only $7. It's got a frame lock, really substantial frame lock. It's got molded injected plastic, not G10, sadly. The pocket clip is not adjustable, but it is fairly strong. I've bent this thing like 3 times, and that was only under my body weight, basically trying to crawl through and under things. So yeah, really good blade, holds an edge. I like how small it is, great for the pocket, it doesn't take up too much room. So I'm going to go on to the next piece, which is my flashlight. Now, I am in California, and down here there is something called Tractor Supply. Now, I don't know where all the people who are going to watch this video are from, but this little light was 15 bucks. It's about 150 lumens or so. It doesn't actually say on the package. I'm just going off a guess from seeing other lights. It reaches out pretty far. It's got a nice little radius. It takes a AAA battery. $15 for a small pocket flashlight. You can't beat it. It's all plastic, pretty strong. I've dropped this thing. I've actually run over it with one of the trucks I drive. So, pretty impressive. Next, in my lineup is I take these every day. These are my Oakley M frames. I actually found these. I didn't purchase these. Obviously, I was talking about cost efficiency, so I found these. They're a little beat up. Probably should get lens replaced, but these are really good. They're ballistic. They're completely black, so that's what makes them able to be worn at work. Really nice. Easy. But really comfortable, too, surprisingly. I never was into open frames like these. Usually they felt too bulky on my face. Surprisingly comfortable. Off to the next piece. So I have my wallet. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be opening it up, and I just have cash floating in there because I was too lazy to throw it in the pocket. But this is an old Relic wallet. I don't even know if Relic is in business anymore. You can kind of see the Relic logo here, sort of ish. It's really old. I've had this thing for going on 6 or 7 years. It's completely conformed, holds up really well. Like, it's a little beat up, obviously. I don't see me changing this anytime soon. I actually really like this wallet. It has plenty of space in it for all the things I need. As you can see, it's got quite a few folds and flaps and things like that. So, another thing I carry, nothing fancy, pen and notepad. Now, it's not a fancy tactical pen or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, I'd like to get one, but I don't see the point in spending 80 bucks on one. I acquired this pen from somewhere, and by acquired I mean stole, because that's usually how most people get their pens. Really, just pretty decent pen, nothing fancy, just a pen. Notebook that I write all of my stuff in that I ever need. Pretty helpful. Use it almost every day in my job because I'm always writing stuff down. I would suggest always keeping a pen and paper on you, but that's just me. Pen and paper. Now, the last thing I always carry at work with me is maybe not the healthiest habit, but it is my habit, and that is a can of Copenhagen. Mint long cut. It could be like wintergreen long cut, straight, whatever. I dip most anything as long as it's Copenhagen, or I also dip Stoker's for those of you who actually know about tobacco products. Yes, I know Stoker's is gross, but it is cheap. And again, I'm on a budget. Good stuff. I use this can for whatever dip I'm using because usually I buy it in large tubs. So yeah, I carry this on me every single day because I have a tobacco fix that I need to take care of. Anyways, I'm going to move on to what I carry. I carry this every day, but this is the stuff I can carry at work. Now, this is the stuff in this other pile right here that I can carry when I'm not at work, or that I do carry, I should say. So, I'll get rid of the easy stuff first, and we'll work it our way down. So, here I have my keys with my rental car Hyundai fob. I mean, yeah, it's not super, just a key, right? I have my miscellaneous keys to a few different things here and there. And then this is about the only useful thing I have on my keyring that's not like keys. And that is the old school Craftsman. They used to like give these away, little flathead screwdriver tip thing. I'm going to call it like a widget, or something like that. I don't actually know the name of this. It was given to me as a gift. Really useful, use it all the time for taking off like light covers and things like that. Super useful tool. Even if you're just trying to hold the back of something so you can unscrew something else, super useful to have. Great. And it takes up no space on your keys, like I don't even notice it's there. So yeah, there's that. Now, I'm going to move on to what I wear. This is on my wrist. Now, I wear that with another thing, which I will get to in a second. This is my braided King Cobra knot paracord bracelet that I made with a hook, or I should say a hook and loop system. Now I prefer the hook and loop system just because it's not always contesting your wrist like a plastic buckle and making you sweaty and all that cool jazz. I mean, that's just personal preference, and I had these laying around so I didn't have to go out and buy anything, and I found all this paracord at work. It works. That's why it's two-tone. One's old, one's not. There's two different pieces in there. It's probably about 14 feet altogether. I mean, like I said, can't make it, or I made it, can't beat it for free. Next off is not free. My wife actually got this for me as a Christmas present, and I wear this every day, but I wish I didn't because it's a super nice watch. It is the Citizen Eco Drive. Probably the most expensive piece of gear I keep on me. I love this watch. The Eco Drive is a really cool feature about it is because it charges in the sunlight and it pretty much will run forever. Like, it will literally run forever. It glows in the dark, obviously. I mean, pretty much like any watch. It's got a completely blacked out face. It's super nice, really comfortable. The only shiny part is this back face here with the logo on it. It's got these nice, strong nylon wristbands and double stitched, as you can see. Sorry, again, my camera's kind of crappy. Love this watch. Absolutely love this watch. I wish I didn't wear it every day. Watch out, Sarah. You can take the flashlight. Yeah, you. Here. There you go. Sorry, guys. Now, sorry about that again, guys. I can only do so much. My wife's not home, she's at work, so I'm trying to do this. This is the other knife I carried. Now, funny enough about this knife, you will never find another one like it. Yes, it says Kershaw. It is by no means a custom-made knife, but it is the amalgamation of a bunch of different pieces of knives, because this one broke, and they all broke, basically, and I needed to fix it, so I made one knife out of it, and it was a lot of work, it was a pain in the butt, but it works out well. It's a great little gentleman's carry knife, I like to call it. I did a bunch of work to it, like it's hard to see, but all these little textures in here are actually been copper coated. I heated the scales and copper coated them just inside there, and then you can kind of see it here. Really nice. I mean, by no means any custom jobs or anything like that. It's kind of crap because obviously the blade doesn't center because my spacers right here are a little bit messed up from me working on it, but really nice. I made this spacer in the back to keep everything nice and tight, and it's actually made out of wood, and I stained it, and I didn't think I was gonna like it. I didn't do it. I just was bored, so I figured I'd try it. I actually really like it. I think it looks really cool. Let me know what you guys think. But anyways, I also made this lanyard with it that has this titanium ring on it. Now, there's a pattern on the ring, which kind of goes well with the knife, with the shiny and the dull. But I actually use this because it doesn't have a pocket clip. So this hangs out of my pocket just like this, and I can grab it and pull it out. And this is the blade shape. I actually like serrated, or knives with serration. Now, this is also a 1336 steel, so it sharpens really easily and holds an edge pretty decently well. And I actually really like this. The serrations are pretty good. Not a huge fan of them. I was thinking about maybe just doing some grind work on it with, I don't know, sander, and just bringing back a bevel and doing like a, I don't know, just changing the blade up, because again, this is kind of my mess around like knife. I get bored, so I make projects. It's got a little bit of jimping up front, which actually gives you a really nice purchase on it. The blade angle is not what it was at originally. I actually made this blade angle like this whenever I made this blade fit, because it didn't actually fit in this handle. So again, still a work in progress, but I like to carry it. I think it looks nice. It works really well. So yeah, there's that knife. Again, never seen anything quite like this one unless somebody else took the same parts that I did. So yep. Now we're gonna get into the belt that I wear every day. This is, I don't actually know what this belt is. It's got a belt buckle that it was actually present from my parents a while back, before I left home and everything. Just regular thick leather belt, really stiff, good. It's got a grip plate on the inside here so it doesn't slip. It's really handy so it doesn't like slip and move and all this. I really love it. It's a belt from Ariat. Kind of beat up, as you can see. I don't take very good care of it. I wear it all the time. Great belt, great belt. So then there's this hat. Wear it pretty much every day unless it's freezing out, and then I wear a beanie. This hat was my grandfather's. He worked for the company Lawson here. It was a tool company, and they sold really cool, really good high-end tools for. It was a tool distributor, I should say. And he was really proud of this company, and he gave me this hat before he died, and I wear it every single day. I love this hat. The only time I don't wear it is when I'm wearing a beanie. So, yep, every day. Now we're going to get into everybody's favorite piece of EDC. I think the only reason people even watch the video is because of this, and that is the firearm. Now, the firearm I carry is a Smith & Wesson Model 36, because again, I got this for cheap, and I actually don't mind the round. 38 Special is not a bad round. Five cylinder chamber, 38 Special. You cannot shoot plus P out of this because this is a Model 36. This particular one, I think, dates back about 18 or 20 years, just by the serial numbers. Now, I would show you the serial numbers, but I can't because it's on the back strap, which is covered up by my Hogue grip, which makes it extremely comfortable. It has a pretty nice sight picture. Pretty comfortable, conceals extremely well, also carries extremely well. So yeah, there's that. Now, what I carried in is, sorry about this, my sticky holster. Some people swear by these, some people hate them. I think it's great. It's never failed me, stays where I want it. For 25 bucks, and I actually got this one with that pistol. It's great. You cannot physically beat this holster, for my personal opinion. Like, tell me what you guys think, but I love this thing. Never moves. I can put it exactly where I want it. So that's just, yeah. Now we'll get into the ammunition. This is 38 Special. Let's see if I can get it to focus. This is 38 Special hollow points, which are 125 grain Hornady American Gunner. I actually really like these. Extremely well rounded. Self-defense ammunition, I believe. Doesn't over penetrate. The caliber itself is really, I mean, everything about this is meant for non-over penetration, because I don't think there's any reason. I think one shot should do it, and because I don't think you should have to shoot to kill, just shoot to wound to get the point across. And apart from that, I don't want over penetration so anyone else gets hurt or anybody else in the line of fire. Yes, 5 rounds is a little skimpy for something this small, but it still will get the job done if you hit the right spot. So really impressed with this ammunition. Burns clean, has a good powder, moves at about 900 feet per second, around about there. Yeah, just can't beat it. Price isn't bad either. If I remember right, it's about $25 to $27 a box, but that was a while back when I bought these. So yeah, may have gone up or not, but that's just what I know about it. So that is my everyday carry video. That is literally what I carry on a daily basis when I'm at work and when I'm not at work. So hopefully you guys actually enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys watch it. This is my first video. My second video ever, my first video of actually trying to do something, I don't know, that might actually be useful. Put my CPR card back in there. So let me know what you guys think. I would really appreciate it. And you guys have a great day, and I hope your guys' weekends are even better. All right, be safe out there, and remember, always check your chambers. Bye.